his son. They called him Jesus. He came to love, heal and forgive. He lived and died to burn my an empty grave is there to prove my Savior is. Oh, how sweet to hold a newborn baby. Oh, just to feel the pride, oh yeah, and joy in you.
All right, say good evening, everyone. My name is Evangelist Jesse Moore. I'm from the Church of Christ at Elizabeth Avenue in the state of New Jersey. This evening we are trying to reach out to the world, and we are trying to help the world to understand God's plan for salvation. If you don't understand God's plan for salvation, then that is a sign that you may not make it in. For Paul said, if the gospel be hid, it's hid to them that are lost. Our invitation study tonight is works. Works. We always said that salvation is free. I disagree with that. And I prove that to you from the Word of God that salvation is not free. See, you are confusing grace with salvation. Grace is different from salvation, but grace will give you salvation. So, grace is free, but salvation, there got to be some works. And we're going to prove that to you in the study of this lesson. That's why it behooves each and every one of us. On January 1st, we're going to put out this first video and talking about the 4 requirements we must have for heaven. And work will be dissected, where you will see the harmony and how work, salvation, and grace operate. People, don't let the so-called leader and preacher call you to miss out on your soul's salvation. Because even the Apostle Paul made a statement. He didn't say, believe in salvation. He said, work out your soul's salvation. That's what Paul said. People, you're not going to connect to God unless there is some work involved. And you got to find out how that work relate to God's grace. At this time, we're going to go into our next study, which would be on love. But I want you to tune in, and look at all of the invitation that we have put out for January the 1st. We will start coming out with the whole teaching. There are 4 segments of teaching that we have to bring into you. The first one will be grace. The second one will be faith. The third one will be work. And the last but not least will be love. Each requirement shall be broken down on 4 videos. And you will see and understand the operation of God, because you have been deceived by unknowledgeable minister that don't understand the operation of God's grace. And don't you let no one tell you you can go to heaven without doing anything. That is a trick of the devil. The devil wants you to be just like him. Don't do nothing. Just believe. People don't fall for that trick. Right now, we're going to close out for on this study, and I'm hoping very seriously that you all will join in and hear about the 4 biblical requirements we must have for heaven. Thank you.